Stork has actually held this off. Now that's a lot of units, and it doesn't just mean that Stork survived that battle. It means that Jaedong's gonna have a hard time getting that additional base because he doesn't have these units to defend anymore.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know what to say. Oh, he's still not mining out there. That's kind of a big deal because I thought, you know what, this is 3 base versus 3 base this whole time. Stork's going to be pulling way ahead, but he is not, in fact, mining from one of his bases.
This is true.
So that is another step up for Jaedong.
Well, as you can see, Jaedong pretty behind here in food. Normally you want to be about 20 food behind a Zerg against Protoss. We don't want to, but that's normally what happens.
And finally clearing that out. Ooh.
Looks like we're going to have another drop over here. Jaedong's going to have to keep going with this initial strategy because otherwise Stork could push out and actually crush him. Here's another storm, I believe.
Nope, no storm there. Would have been awesome, though.
Fooled me.
And that is a big clump of Hydras. I'm just waiting for a storm to plaster him.
Nice escape here by Jaedong. This is really tough for Stork. So many locations he's trying to defend at once. And actually, he might actually try to go for the main. That would be unusual, but it would actually be a very powerful attack.
He would be flanked by the 2 high grounds there. He decides to pull back a little bit. And, you know, Jaedong's doing a great job. He only has 3 bases, keeping Stork from mining always because he's having attack here. Beautiful size storm right there. Huge, huge move by Stork.
Very nice play. I believe that Lurker's still in his main base, unless I'm mistaken. We don't have a shot of it yet, but that's something else to bear in mind at this moment. In fact, Jaedong driving out. Stork's army, more units coming in here. He's going to have to retreat to the cannons very quickly. Only 5 cannons, that may not be enough.
Awesome move sending in the Zerglings there when he was very Dragoon heavy, not mining from his main base. And Stork, he is, you know, he has more supply, he should have more bases, but Jaedong just perfect reinforcements and perfect drops to keep his mining way down.
And this Lurker remains here. It will be picked up by this Dragoon. It looked like that Dragoon didn't fire once. It's like it sneezed or something. But it did manage to kill that Lurker off. And he will once again have 3 functional bases. But Jaedong doesn't have a 4th.
He doesn't have a 4th, but he has a lot of mobility with these Overlords.
Certainly.
And, you know, the way he's drawing around Stork's army wherever he wants it, Jaedong may be able to just really outmaneuver him with these speed Overlords and maybe drop again at this expansion.
This is very true. +3 attack. And I think he is going to go for another drop up here.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
You know, Stork's army all at his 3rd base. If he drops again on the 2nd base of Stork, Stork is going to have to run back around. If he loses it, look at that beautiful scouting. He senses something is wrong, but can he get up there in time to make a difference?
One problem with Stork's wall-in, I guess you could call it, is that it really doesn't allow units to get back there quickly. Jaedong actually backs up. I don't know if that was worth it. I think he actually could have gotten in there, maybe even taken out the Nexus.
You know,
tough to say, though.
Yeah, he saw a few cannons there. He may have only Zerglings. We only saw him load up Zerglings. If he has no Hydras, may be hard to take out the 4 or so cannons that are in the mineral line. So it may have been a good move for him there. But Jaedong, are you going to expand again, man? You need another base, I think.
He can't stay even on bases forever. Now, Protoss is pretty high up in upgrades. And with that being said, Protoss can sit comfortably with 3 bases. Zerg cannot.
Yeah, Jaedong's going to have to make some sort of new move here. +3 attack for Stork. And what is he doing?
Oh, cannon rushing the opening expansion over here. That could actually really hurt Jaedong because if those cannons get up, that's going to be another late expansion. But an Overlord might spot it just in time.
Yeah, man. Oh, nice storm drop on the natural. Wow, kills a ton of drones right there. Click on that Archon, please. I really want to know, but it looks like at least 9 drones or so got stormed. And that is kind of huge here, man. He is barely mining. A 7.
He does take out the cannons, but remember, those drones could have been transferred to the expansion. Lots of kills there. 10 kills on this Archon. Now 11. Okay, this Archon is now a serial killer.
Wow, a lot of kills there. And he is going to run through and try to take out this new Jaedong expansion while taking zone into top right. Jaedong taking that out with some speedlings. We're not watching that right now, but Stork taking out this 4th base of Jaedong is a huge move.
Again, Jaedong is kind of stuck now. He's slowly becoming broke. Defiler pops out, and he's going to have to storm there. Oh, this could barely save the expansion in time. He's going to have perfect storms.
Lurker Swarm, man. This stuff can hold off just about anything in the game.
Nice drop here, but it's going to be held up by these Archons. Now he has to get that base. As Protoss, you do not want to let the Zerg take that 4th base.
No, he's very Dragoon heavy right now. There's a lot of lurkers up there. These Zealots going to be sent in.
Yeah, he's going to have to use these Zealots to take out what he can with those. And had he got the Nidus Canal a second earlier, this expansion would be in shambles.
Yeah. You know what? This is really amazing. He is barely holding Stork off right here. And I think some sort of drop just happened at the third base.
Oh!
We did miss it.
Don't know if he actually got anything. We didn't get a shot of that, but had he gotten any more drones, that would mean he's even in a worse position. Nice storm there! Nice storm again!
Wow. Beautiful moves by both players here. And the Storm's really cleaning up. Stork, much better army control than we saw last game.
I think at this point in time, Stork might need to get a Dark Archon and start feedbacking these Defilers. The Dark Swarm is really hurting him here. Stork essentially has a superior army and position here, but it's the Dark Swarm that's allowing these lurkers to hold up way more than they should.
Yeah, you know what? Right now, he wants to get those observers. It's a big deal, but there's too many observers. Even if he gets 2 of them, Stork's still going to be able to see what's going on.
Okay, he's starting to get up there. He needs to take out these lurkers. He needs to take out the Nidus Canal. There's not much time left. And he's going to be driven back here. What a shocker against Stork. Barely. Poor Stork. He was so close to taking out that expansion. You know, Nidus Canals, they die faster than Warcraft 3 buildings when they're constructing, die.
Yeah, they
very
die
fragile,
quick, man.
So, wow.
You know, this is a life or death struggle right now for Jaedong. You know, he's way behind in supply, about 40 supply down, which is pretty huge, I gotta say. But he's defending this 4th base. If he can keep the 4th base up, there's still hope. If he loses it, the game is over. But wait a minute. If you look at the minimap real quick, Stork has mined out his main and his natural. Only got his 3rd base left, so he's only mining from 1 base right now.
Oh, he's getting the DTs out. 2 DTs are out. The drop has been somewhat of a success. Oh, but did he even really need to do that? There's nothing else there. He will take out these drones, mining some Vespian gas, and in fact, Stork is going to try to go for the kill. Neither of these guys have very much money left. If Stork takes out the main, he probably won't even need to get an expansion. Nice storming.
And he has a lot of Dragoons there. Jaedong needs some spellcasters to have any chance of holding this off, but it looks like Stork is going to be able to overwhelm at this point.
Very nice player by Stork. Stork is going to go for this expansion down here. I'm surprised he didn't go for the main.
And just target that Nidus Canal already.
Oh, and he's got the pull back here. He's going for the Nidus. It's good!
Huge storm all over those lurkers, and a nice dark storm, but too many zealots sitting there. It looks like he has just enough melee units to power through what Jaedong has left.
Well, I gotta say though, remember, Jaedong still has the working base. Stork is starting to get a little bit more poor here, and Jaedong might have mustered up just enough Zerglings to hold up this attack. But remember, the Nidus is gone. He could actually whip around now and go to the bottom left location. Okay, no, he's gonna go for the main.
And he has a lot of Archons, a lot of High Templars, and he is taking that 3rd base. That 3rd base, or rather that 4th base, so important right now. Only mining off 1. Jaedong off 2.5 right now. Jaedong, for a minute here, he's going to have a better economy, but still over 30 supply down on Stork.
Switching to Zealot Archon, the right move to do when your Zerg opponent is low on resources, because they're dependent on Dark Swarm and Zerglings to hold off attacks because it is so cost effective. And he is cleaning up over here. Now, which location he's going to go for? He already got the Nidus.
40 supply down on Jaedong, and he's getting really low. He's below 70 right now, and Stork securing this base, really big deal. Attacking the Sunkens, you know what? He needs to take out this base. If he loses all these units, Jaedong's going to be in a great position.
Nice storming here. I do believe he's barely going to take out this expansion unless some more Zerglings come here for a surround, and I don't see that happening here.
This Defiler being really annoying, blocking the Archon from getting to where he wants to. And a few Hydras going to really do a lot of damage to those Archons, one of the only units Zerg has that can really effectively deal with Archons.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised he didn't target fire the drones there with his Archons. I think that was a questionable decision.
And look at that. Jaedong holds.
Yeah, unbelievable. He does actually hold that off. Jaedong really spending his money well here. Actually, both these guys are.
Yeah, it's not too hard when you're barely mining, though. Look at these guys. They have 56 supply and 89 supply. A lot of High Templars popping out for Stork. He has a lot of gas left still, not a lot of minerals, so we're going to see a lot of Archons, a lot of High Templars, and nice little attack there with those Dark Templars.
The Dark Templars cleaning up these Zerglings easily. That was a little bit of a blunder there by Jaedong. We don't normally see him make moves like that. Again, he should have attacked those drones at the expansion.
Yeah.
Because every drone counts at this point in time.